Hey guys. So, as many of you know, I just recently graduated. It's been exactly a week since my graduation from Ottawa University, and so now I'm starting the next chapter in my life. And so I'll be working in the pro shop here in Ottawa all summer. So I wanted to show you guys what a typical day for me at the pro shop is going to look like with me drilling one of my own balls. I'm going to drill a Rubicon UC3 Rotogrip. Um, Really excited because this is one of the balls that I bought specifically so that I could hopefully take it to Vegas whenever I bowl nationals there. I also recently plugged and re-drilled my purple hammer that I did a ball review on. You can check that out up in the top. It was just too strong for me, so I made it a heck of a lot weaker, and I like it now a lot more than I did recently before plugging and re-drilling it. So that's good. But yeah, so I'll take you guys through me laying out and drilling this bowling ball for myself, and kind of show you guys what that is like. I'm gonna be practicing on some of the older USBC patterns that they had for this tournament, like the 2021 one or the 2019 one. And I'm gonna throw it, and I'm gonna see how it performs and what I think, and if I think that it is useful for what I'm drilling it for. So I'll see you guys inside. Alright, so for today on my UC3, I have decided to put a 50 by 5.5 by 40 layout. What that's going to do is, that's a medium first angle, so it's going to get it just slightly clean through the fronts, but not too clean. And then 5.5 is a pretty decently long pin to PAP. I just wanted to tone that down because I have become rev dominant recently, and so I want to make sure that it's not too much ball for me. I want to make sure and have a weaker layout. And then 40, still kind of medium, but it's just slightly more angular of a last angle than you would consider a straight, banana shape, basically, to be super smooth. My reasoning behind this layout is because I want a urethane ball that I can throw in the fresh, that's going to be adaptive for me and not going to hook too much, but still be able to drive straight through all of that oil if they are slick. And I think that's a great option to have in your bag, and it's definitely one of 2 urethanes that I'm planning on taking to Vegas with me. And I'm going to dive into a lot more of that in an upcoming video. So be sure to subscribe below so that you can keep up with those upcoming videos as well, because I think it's going to be a really interesting look into how to build an arsenal for a tournament like the USBC Open Championships that I'll be going to early July. So otherwise, guys, you'll see in the next part of this video how that it rolls, if it does what I hope it does. So I'm really excited. This is my first ever asymmetric urethane ball that I've drilled for myself. So I'm really excited. See you guys on the lanes. Alright, so I just bowled a lot of games on a shot that I made to kind of work on and practice on for the 2022 USBC Open Championships. I was able to throw this Rubicon UC3 for a little bit, but not very long in the beginning because it was so strong. Hi, Kyle. This 41-foot pattern did not really play to its strength, which kind of surprised me because I thought it really would. Even if I increased the ball speed a little bit, it still grabbed really early. But what really surprised me was I just kind of decided to throw it at the very end after like the 6th game, and it looked crazy good from way left. And I couldn't believe it because this is technically a urethane ball, but it's asymmetric. And with the layout that I have on it, which is a 50 by 5.5 by 40, it actually really surprised me and got down the lane perfectly and was getting out the 10, which I didn't expect it to do. So if you look here as I throw my purple hammer from the same spot, it did not look good. And this shows you the difference between something like a traditional urethane in the purple hammer and something like the UC3 that I have here. And so that difference is crazy because that's something that I've never seen out of a ball before that is technically urethane. So that was really good. Secondly, it definitely gave me a really unique shape because it's not something that I'm used to seeing that's so smooth but still gets out the 10 pin whenever I want to move left. Because as you see here, I threw my 3D offset and my Zen Master. And my Zen Master looked great a few games before this. and once I threw it here, it was coming off the spot a little bit too hard, and so I would typically go to like my High Road Pearl that I recently drilled, or something like that, to give me that shape to where it's got a lot of length out of it and a lot more back end to get out those 10 pins. Whereas this ball, still surprisingly, was able to get out the 10 pin and yet be super smooth. So now I understand why that a lot of the pros like this ball, because on those higher volume patterns or those longer patterns, I could definitely see myself getting away with throwing this and being able to stay in the track area on those patterns, or even move just a little bit left with it and have a heyday. It really does look good, and it creates a very unique shape, which is very interesting. So out of this video, what that I saw was being able to play this pattern in a very unique way and set myself up in a really good way to use this in the future. So I'm definitely planning on taking this and putting it in my bag for the Open Championships. Be sure to subscribe down below, because I'm going to be coming out with a video soon that goes over my arsenal building process for the Open Championships pretty much in detail. And I really want to dive into that with practicing on some practice patterns and working on that over the next month or so. So guys, be sure to subscribe below, leave a like, leave a comment with if you have a urethane ball, what you like about it, whether it's this UC3, a Purple Hammer, Pitch Black, whatever it might be. Just let me know what you like about your urethane ball if you have one, or if you want to get one in the future, which one. So thanks guys, and I'll see you later. Have a good day.